your vision is not a delusion because that lifestyle already exists right now on this earth. You exist right now on this earth. So that means that it's available to you. All you have to do is, what's good, my loves? Welcome back to another video. Today I wanted to share with you my opinion on being delusional and why I believe that your vision is not a delusion, it's faith. There's a difference between believing a delusion and having faith. You can have faith in your vision so strong that it looks like delusion to other people that are projecting the limitations that they set on themselves. When you have faith, you understand that that reality is not yet here. But in order to invite that into your life, you have to become the version of you that already has it. And that's what people mean by be delusional. But it's not a delusion, it's actually reality, because once you start it and become that person, you are it. The journey is the destination. So even when it does manifest into your life, you're still going to be that same person with the same grit, tenacity, and hunger, but just stronger and smarter because you're being equipped for each new level. And you're still going to be humble in character because you built it from the ground up. So it doesn't matter how high you climb in that reality, you are still going to be that version of you that you decided to become. This is why it's not a delusion, but you understand that in order to manifest that, you have to change from within, and then it'll naturally exude outside of you. Believing a delusion, on the other hand, is trying to declare a false reality that you're more comfortable with without putting any work in within yourself. When I was in a victim state of consciousness and I became in awareness that I didn't have a life, I don't have friends, and my whole life was just professional and my personal life was either creating or relaxing. Once I became in awareness of that, I wanted to change right now, but I didn't change anything within myself. I was feeling so much like a victim and kind of shameful that I didn't understand or was willing to put in the work to solve the actual problem. So it just felt easier and more comfortable to lie to myself. I was tweaking and geeking. Listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you, just all over the place. I actually ended up finding things that resonated with my true self, which was helping me come into the present moment a little bit more and helping me come back into myself, but not all the way because I wasn't putting in the work. People started asking me, like, who are you? What do you create? And I'm just like, I dance. That's the first thing that came to my mind because that's what I wanted. But I hadn't danced in like over a year. I've been suppressing myself. And so I'm thinking that I'm manifesting just by saying it and like, oh yeah, this is what I do. This is my reality. And didn't put in no work within myself. I had to realize that in order to draw this in my life, I had to change my ways. I got to confront my fears. There's no way that you can change something if you're not aware of it. I don't know what made me so afraid of my shadow. Like I said, I was in a victim state. I did feel attacked, but I know that I could have just been meditating, taking care of myself because I am not one of them. But I slipped up a little bit. Players slip up. It's all right. But in order for me to draw in a life to where I have a social life and I'm actually doing what I love, I need to be able to confront my avoidance behaviors and I need to confront my fear of being seen. This is going to create real change, which is going to actually draw that into my life. Now I'm turning that delusion into faith by being honest with myself. I was having shame, like I carry shame for little ass things for no reason, but I was having shame of the truth. But once you face the truth of this reality right now, you open yourself up to be able to, work on yourself. And so you realize that the truth is you're worthy and capable of anything that you desire, and that you can draw anything into your life once you put in the work towards that. We can have these subconscious limiting beliefs, due to trauma. And if we're not confronting those, nothing is going to change. We have to understand that trauma is not our fault, but it is our responsibility to heal it or else we'll just constantly be in pain. I want to free myself of any pain or limitations, because now this is how my spiritual journey started, was because my conscious beliefs about myself and my subconscious beliefs are in direct conflict with each other. This is my truth. This is how I want to live my life, but I have the beliefs that I'm not worthy and deserving of it because things that has happened in childhood. And then when we don't heal these, it perpetuates into my adult life. So I have to grow up and take responsibility in order to create the life that I desire. Now I'm turning that delusion into faith by facing exactly what it is that I've been running and hiding from. The reason that your vision is not a delusion is because that lifestyle already exists right now on this earth. And you exist right now on this earth. So that means that it's available to you. All you have to do is match your energy towards it. And in order to do that, we have to be honest with ourselves and put in the work to become that version of us. Your most authentic life is waiting on you to feel worthy of it. And right now, I'm learning how to not place my value in an external validation or material possessions, but to know that my value and my worth is in the way that I treat myself, in the way that I treat other people, the way that I show compassion and integrity. If you desire something, you deserve it. You don't have to work or prove yourself for love. Get off this camera before I get to crying. If you watched this far into the video, do not forget to hit the like button. And never forget that that life is available to you right now. It's waiting on you. It's not a delusion. If you got something planted inside of you, that the universe, that God has planted inside of you, that shit is real. And you are the co-creator to make it real. You just got to be real with yourself. Yep, you guessed it. There's some shit I forgot to say. So with that, delusion can be this really impatient and forceful energy. Not wanting to put in the work, but try to convince yourself of it is crazy. I was being fake, and so now I'm trying to force fun. I'm trying to force connections with people that don't resonate with me. And the reason that I'm attracting that is because I'm not being real. I'm not being my real self. I'm afraid of my real self. Afraid of being that girl. You know, I don't want people calling me like stuck up and stuff like that, but I ain't never stuck up. Ain't never been stuck up. Just because I like nice things and just because I'm bougie and like luxury does not mean that I think that I'm above people and all of that. Because if you just don't value me or you're just a negative person, then that means we just don't fucking resonate. And there's no reason for us to be around. Like, it's the main people that do not like me and that hate my guts, but will claim that they want me around. No, you don't. Like, let me get out your mad ass way. But anyways, I sat here and blamed and say, you know, people don't like me and I'm all scared and stuff like that. Like, girl, why is you scared to be that bitch? You that girl everybody wanna be. Okay, step up. Step them balls up. Anybody want to come for you, put them in their place. My real self is kind of intimidating just because I don't play about myself. And that's all. And that's a compliment too. Somebody commented and said, can you make a video on dealing with people that's intimidated by you? And I don't even know if I could make a whole video on that. Like, the only thing that I got to say about that is that y'all literally don't resonate. Y'all not on the same vibration. So it ain't no point in being around, you know. People feel intimidated by you, then you have some type of value and influence past their understanding. Anyways, I'm going on a tangent now, but I have to have patience. That's why I press record again, because the delusion was because I didn't have no patience. I want to put in work within myself, and so I have to confront that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Okay, thank y'all for tuning into another video. If you made it this far, Do not forget to hit that like button and hit that subscribe button because shit is about to get real juicy. I got my Bluetooth mic now, baby. It's on and pop. I don't even gotta be sitting right here. Look, I ain't matching low key, but I just like to feel good when I record. It's like, baby, I could just, you know what I mean? Like, I could do, yeah. It's on. It's on now. Let me go, cause I'm just doing too much at this point. I love y'all. See you in the next one.